Okay, so I am going to attempt to use my video camera and record all the way through my little hometown of Miami, Texas. I'm on the east side of town. Here is the cemetery in Miami. All 7 people that are buried there. That's the cemetery. As we're coming on, I could have started on the further edge of town where Lindsay lived, but I decided not to. So driving into town, got a couple of church signs, welcome you to town, of course. Right here you've got the FFA buildings. That's the first thing you see when you're coming from the east side of town. Right up here is the city limits of Miami. So population 588 according to the last census. You got some storage units on the left. Most of the people lived down here, at least when I was in school. Right down here is where the magic happens. This is where cow calling is. There's the actual stage where you call cows. There's the swimming pool in Miami, right over there. As we're driving on through, we're almost halfway through town by now. Here's the Roberts County Courthouse. Beautiful old courthouse. As you go on a little bit further, you have Don't Call Me Ferg's Cafe, because it's no longer Ferg's, but anybody that's from Miami is still Ferg's. Just to the west of that, you have Bailey's. Of course, now it's the Crossroads Market, but we still call it Bailey's. This is downtown. You got the sheriff's office. You've got a couple of churches. One thing I'm very happy to see is now we have the old Taylor Mart is open again. I'm actually going to take a detour through town. This is now open again for about the last 3 months apparently. Glad to see that. Got the old hardware store to the left here, which is no longer open as far as I know. And we're going to cruise on up here to see the whole school. So here's the high school in this round end. The gymnasium is just past this. So you got the high school, and then you've got the elementary school. It's all one big building. Not a one-room schoolhouse, but it's a one-building schoolhouse for all of the schools at Miami. So, not going to drive by the football field, but I do have some other pictures of the football field. Pretty little football field, actually. So I was about 2 blocks or so there that we detoured through town. But I'm getting back up here to the highway. If you look right over there is our town newspaper. That's the Miami Chief, because we are Miami Warriors here. Somebody looked at me funny because I'm filming Miami, but that's okay. I'm alright with that. Now we're coming up on the hill. This is the creek, Red Deer Creek, or as many people call it, Shit Creek. Now we're headed up the hill. Trying to see the football field on the horizon there. Well, now you can't, but it's over there. This is the rest of town here. I'm going to roll up the windows now. Now there's really nothing out here, but we're not to the city limits yet, so I'm going to keep filming until we're officially to the city limits. But you can see there's really just hills and pastures out here on this side of town, but we're kind of like Oklahoma City. We have a big city limits. You know, it extends out half a mile or so from town. Looking for the city limit sign, which should be right ahead. Again, we just have lots of pastures and windmills, and here is the city limit sign. So now you've had the full tour of Miami, Texas.